Hi guys. Okay, welcome to another episode of Smooth Dev Saturday. How are we all doing this week? Uh, Hi Taufik, I can see your chat.
Here's what I found on the web.
Oh, Google, please shut up. Okay, so we'll be continuing from last week. So just a little bit of recap. Last week we talked about Azure DevOps, how to get started, where we did a sign up process and we created our project. I was able to do some settings and configurations with that, and also I just a moment. Okay, let me do some porting here. Uh, that don't look good. Okay. Yep, I think I got all I need to get rolling. Yep, so welcome again, guys. I'm set and ready to roll. Phew. So last week we talked about Azure DevOps, how to get started. We were able to set up our projects, do some stuff with boards, and I think it should just be nice if I can if I can show that to us. So we're able to configure our boards, even though there was nothing much to actually do there, and that is actually loading up now. Let me disconnect this one. Okay, so we're able to see there's a little bit of lag. Okay, I think it's good now. Just a little bit, because my display settings are not so properly aligned. Okay, it's perfect now. So we could see where we did our work items, and I showed us boards. Uh, Also, I showed us backlog sprints, how to rename sprints, and set the timelines and the names and all sorts with that. Okay, so today uh, I will touch on pipelines. So next week I'll actually double back to repos because there's some things I want to touch on there with repos. So I'll delve on repos next week. So today, dealing with pipelines. So we see there's actually nothing here because there's currently no projects that I am building currently. So what I will do is that I will create a pipeline for a simple ASP.NET Core application, and I have that project in GitHub. So if you go to my GitHub profile, I have github.com/Dara Oladapo. That is just opening up. Okay, that's it. So I have that repository somewhere here. I will just look for it. Aha, this is it. I have the repository here, and that is the repo I will be working with. So inside there, I have a blank ASP.NET Core project with a test. So you can see some stuff I got going on there. So this Azure YAML pipeline stuff is the pipeline I configured previously for the project, but I will actually create a new one for this. So I think what I should do is to actually create a new branch for it. How do I create new branches in GitHub? Okay, I go to the branches tab. How do I create a new branch? Hold on, I'm trying to get used to this. Okay, I think I will need to do that from my PC, not a problem. I'll open up VS Code and create a new branch. Now I'm not sure where that project is on my PC, but I'll find it. Projects, web app. Okay, I found it. So I'll just okay. So I'll open that up in code. Open code. Okay, code is opening up on my other screen, but I'll drag it up once it's ready. Okay, so let me close all this. Okay, it's coming up. Alright, so this is VS Code, and so what I'll do, I'll just want to show you the files inside there. So these are the files I have going on in there. There's actually nothing super serious going on there. So what I'll do, I'll just do a git branch SDS. So I'll not be teaching git in this series, but maybe I'll touch on it later, but not currently. So I'll just do a git branch SDS, so it will give me a smooth start of the branch, and I can do every little thing I need to do. So I'll do a git checkout SDS, so it leads me to the branch I'm supposed to be working on. Okay, so I'm in the SDS branch now, and then what I will do is that I will remove this Azure Pipelines file, or let me just rename it so I don't mix stuff up. So I'll just rename this old or old new. Don't mind my naming convention, it's a bit whack, but you get. So I'll just do a git dot, and I'll do a git commit easy pipe. Oh, I was supposed to spell pipe. I spelled pile, not a problem. So what I'll do now is do a git push origin SDS. So what will happen now is that I will have that SDS branch up in GitHub, and I will work with that from here. So while that is pushing, okay, it's done pushing now. So I'll go back into GitHub, and I should be able to find my branch. Okay, so this is my SDS branch, and this is what I'll be working with. Okay, so I'll go back into Azure DevOps, and I will create my very first pipeline. So the pipeline enables me to configure my builds and releases. So I will just go ahead, because I have none so far, I will just go ahead and say create pipeline. And then there are two ways I could do this. I could make it a declarative pipeline using YAML, or I could, sorry, so I'm just trying to test the stream on another device here. Okay, looks good. Stream looks okay. All right, so the declarative one is where I use YAML. That is YAML I know markup language. That's actually the acronym. I could use the classic editor. That's the GUIV for it. Now your preference might differ, and I'll actually show us these two in configuring the pipeline where we build out the process. So I will create a YAML spec and a classic editor spec. I think I should start with the classic editor and then I'll move to the YAML spec. So I'll go ahead and create this using the classic editor. So what I can, even though yeah, the classic editor is old, we know that, but it's still widely in use and I'm not sure it's going away. So I could connect to my existing repository, or I could connect to another repository from an external source. So for the purpose of this, what I'll do is I'll connect to a GitHub repository. You can see the options we actually have here. You can connect to GitHub or GitHub Enterprise or Subversion, Bitbucket Cloud, or some other custom Git server that we may have. So I'll connect to GitHub here. And because I have not connected to GitHub before on this account, and this might be new also for you, it's asking me to actually connect with GitHub. So I'll call this my Dara Oladapo GitHub connection, and then I will authorize this, so it will use the OAuth process to finish checking me in, and it is connected to my